Hey everybody, yeah, welcome back to the Right Stuff video. I am, it's beginning of October. I'm outside enjoying the days before the snow and the ice start to fly. And I wanted to talk, it's a little bit noisy out here, hopefully this comes out. I wanted to talk about ideas for poetry. And one of the things that I've tried recently, that I'm doing recently, is doing Twitter poetry. If you're not familiar with Twitter, and I don't know who is not familiar with Twitter, but if you're not familiar with Twitter, it's basically micro-blogging. Really noisy. It's definitely micro-blogging. You have posts. You have posts that are 140 characters. And so you gotta say what you gotta say in 140 characters. So I figured, I will do poetry. And I think if Robert Frost were alive, he probably would do poetry in this vein as well, since towards the end of his poetry, he was trying to get the really short, small, concise poems. So if he was alive, I think he would definitely be doing Twitter poetry. And that's 140 characters. Why? It's cold out here. Why? Anyways, that's including characters. That includes spaces and periods, and any other, commas, quotation marks, anything. 140 characters, including a title. It has to have a title. And one of the things that I do to know where the next sentence begins, I do a slash, so people will know that that's the end of the sentence. Anyways, I wanted to share some of the Twitter poetry to kind of give you an idea. And the first couple poems kind of just sprung out, but then when I tried to really do the Twitter poetry, it was get a little, it's hard to kind of squeeze down what you want to say in a few letters, 140 characters, but it is possible. And let me give you some examples of my Twitter poetry. My first Twitter poetry, of course, is, and you can read all of these at my Twitter page at www.twitter, that's TWITTER.com/podcastbard. That's PODCASTBARD. And this traffic doesn't give up. Okay, the first poem is Mystical Experience. Kiss the sky, hug the moon, love the sun. Political madness. Next poem. Political madness. Problems increase. Government promises. Our country dies. Next poem. Geek revelation. Mind's contemplation. Internet's realization. Our imagination unlimited. Next one, constitutional excellence. We the people, to form a perfect union. E pluribus unum. And for those, e pluribus unum means out of many one. That itself is a very poetic statement. PRDS, Pardis, actually means garden. Forget what language. Holds its secret through time and space. Infinity's choice. Cycles truth. Leaves fall to ground. Cold chill in the air. Sleep ends the year. Things gone and yet to come. Healthy living. Anti-disintegration machine. Cool autumn breeze. Nature's canopy of color. An anti-disintegration machine. It's a bike. Pedal bike. Between cycles. The cycle's secret holds. Truth of infinity. Realized in autumn's leaf. And so that is some of my Twitter poetry. If you want to read those things, you can go over to twitter.com/podcastbard. That's PODCASTBARD. And if you write some Twitter poetry, I would like to read it and hear it. So you can sign up for a Twitter account and tweet me, and using @ and I would love to see your Twitter poetry, and hopefully we could come up with a new genre. And so that's about it. I hope you all have that's it for this clip anyways. Hope you have a wonderful day, evening, writing. May the force be with you, and live long and prosper, and stay creative in the magic of life. Thank you for watching. Peace.